What is up, everybody? Welcome to the video. I just frightened as I said. Anyway, I'm natural today. Check this out. I am going to get my hair cut at the Ritual. Can't wait. One of my favorite things to do is get my hair cut. I know, I'm a simple man. I'm really pleased because it seems like the weather has cleared up a bit. Somewhere around there. It's been pissing down for the last couple of weeks now. It's been absolutely horrendous. So we're supposed to have this huge storm or something. I don't know. But we can rebuild. But anyway, I need to get downtown. My appointment is at 10 o'clock. It's going to take me a few minutes to get down there, find some parking, and I don't want to be late. So anyway, right, let's get to it. Let's go. Did feels great. So appreciative of the boys at the Ritual. It's always a good crack. See my boy Jared. So one thing that I wish I knew before I came to California was the whole parking situation. This is a multi-story car park or a parking structure. They're pretty straightforward. However, you can only drive into the parking spaces. Apparently I would get a ticket if I was to reverse into this parking space. And the only reason I knew that is because this man stopped me and said, hey, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but if anybody sees you do that, you're gonna get a ticket. Also, on the sides of the road, if you're on the opposite side of the road, you can't park your car facing traffic. It has to be on the right side, the correct side, in the direction of the traffic. Again, I did it one day. I had everybody staring at me like I'd lost my mind. And thankfully I didn't get a ticket for it, but definitely something I wish I knew before I moved to California. Now, every state has their own laws, rules and regulations. I'm not sure, I forget how it is in Pennsylvania and New York State when I lived there, but I'm sure somebody in the comment section will tell me. But that's how it is here in California. In England, you can park anywhere as long as there's space. I got a few errands to run while I'm in slow. I don't come here as much as I used to, which is a shame because I love downtown. I feel like quite a bit's changed. I say that, but I'm only like 20 minutes away, but whatever. And another thing that I wish I knew before I moved here was the public transportation system. Because in England, I'm used to using it. I've had a car for so many years. I never really used public transport unless I was going out on the piss. I get the bus over to Chatham or get a lift or whatever. But here, the public transport system is pretty shocking. There's buses that run everywhere, but maybe I just don't understand it. Because there was a point when I first moved here where one minute I'd have a car, the next minute I didn't have a car. That's another story. Twat. And I would walk to the gym from my house, which took about an hour. But if I wanted to get the bus, it would take almost 2 hours because the bus route or route, whatever, it would just take forever. So that is one thing that I definitely wish I knew more about. As time went on though, Uber and Lyft were getting a bit more popular, and in fact I used to drive for Uber, which is another story. But doing that, it just gets really expensive. So I kind of knew that I would always need a car to be here because everything is just so far apart. Whereas in England, you can pretty much walk to most places within reason. You know, you're not about to walk to London from where I used to live in Gloucestershire, but just around town. If you want to just get around town and go to the shops or anything, everything just takes forever to get anywhere. So you need a car. So one thing I also want to talk about is rent. I wish I knew how much the rent was here, or just housing prices. So I kind of, like everything, I had an idea about how much everything was going to be, but I didn't realize just how expensive it actually is. So I live on the central coast of California, so it's not like I'm in West Hollywood or San Diego or anywhere in LA, but I still live on the coast and I'm about 5 minutes from the beach. So you get what you pay for. Now, there was one area of the 5 counties, the 5 cities even, that I lived in, and my rent for the apartment was a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, and it was $16.75 a month. That was just a rent, so that didn't include utilities, water, trash, all that other stuff. And then after I sacked all that off, I ended up going to live and share a house with Teresa, who I have not spoken about on this channel yet. Maybe one day I will. I paid her $800 a month, all inclusive. And that is amazing, and that is still what I pay today, although I don't live with Teresa anymore. That is what I still pay today. So 800 is a steal for this area, so you're probably looking at about 1200 as an average in Slow County. That's better. Actually got it styled out, fresh. One of the last things in this video that I wish that I knew before I moved to California was how to do taxes. Fuck. What a ball ache having to do taxes is. And just a bit of word of warning, if the person doing your taxes doesn't know the order that the months of the year come in, do yourself a favour and don't let them do your taxes for you, because you'll end up having to pay years down the line for their balls up because they can't count. Now, if I'd have done it, I would have made sure that it was done and right first time. So just a word of warning. Right, that's it for this video. I'm going to head to the gym. If there's any more things that you want to know that I wish I did before I moved to California, put them in the comments below and I'll do another video on it. But anyway, I'm going to get going. Goose is going to want to to go for another walk, so I'm going to do that real quick before I head to the gym, and then it's dinner time. Right, if you haven't already, slap the like button, tickle the subscribe, come on, it helps the algorithm, you know what to do, and I'll see you in the next video. By the way, October, November, December, behave yourself.